so typical. Don't more this, so typical. Don't want it's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. From the shotgun, Penix. Go right side, caught by Mooney. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. That was B.J. Ojulari on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. They'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
It's a game of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Bills bringing an extra DB out, 3rd down. They're going play fake with Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So with the Falcons set to punt on fourth, on comes Bradley Pinion. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. Past the 45. James Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Prater on to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Seven Pirates, Buffalo 18.
On 1st down, here's Penix. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bills' 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Penix on 1st down. He's got London left side. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, again to Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. on the play action. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
On first down, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's the open man downfield. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Round 80! What's that?
Another one for Cook. And they're fine after a few. It's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. They'll air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that set. The Bills sending out Matt Prater now. It's a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Penix working from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. You've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To the air with Penix. He's on target. Watkins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 25 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Man downfield, and he finds London. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Falcon first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. Penix has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's second and goal.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
Quick throw taken in by London. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. Drake London with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Tight end going in motion here. First down throw for Allen. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for Bills. First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bills.
Throwing now on first down. Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10. Here's Allen. And this is lofted deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Allen on third down. Getting out to his left. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They will go. It's Allen. He's throwing deep to the left side. Into the crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Run it with Robinson from the pistol. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. From the shotgun, Penix. Cut out left. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here they go, getting set for third and 4. Penix. Gets this one to London. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
18, Pioneer. Let's go. Viking 18. Warriors 79 Bronco. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Penix here from the gun. Over Robinson on the sideline and caught. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They only managed 1 on that carry. Now they're going to have third and goal from the 5.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
Now Penix on 3rd and goal. Has it on the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
On the 5-yard line, looks like they're going to try it here on 4th and goal. Trying for it with Penix. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Allen now on 1st down. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Completed to his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. We'll get 22 out of that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set now. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I don't know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
To the air again, Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. Third and long, it's Allen. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. And now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
On 1st down, here's Penix. They'll get this one to Watkins. Running down the left side. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. backs now on first down. This is a heater going deep. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. Working inside the red zone. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Penix is going to throw again. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And now it'll be third and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break. Back to throw it. He's trying to push the field. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Falcons are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Goes to the line now. First and 10. On first down, Allen. He's going to try another deep one here. He's got it deep downfield. He has this to the opposing 35. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First down throw for Allen. Right back to Kincaid. Complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Still to go here. This is second down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. It's into the hands of Edwards. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Brought down by the rookie Xavier Watts.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Allen on 3rd and 2. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Ready up.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Cage, training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Has some room to work. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's a design run. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. A run here with Robinson. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Now from back at the 7, here's 3rd and goal.
60 Bison.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now. Third and long for him here. Rolling left, buying some time. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. Big shot sends him to the ground.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. From the gun to start. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Throwing now on first down. Allen buys time, rolling right. Oh, Allen loses it. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. So now it's going to be third and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. Penix here from the gun. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a full 40 yards yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 left.
Here's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Penix to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
16-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 19 Tigers.
Now to give to Bijan. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18.
Here's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
3rd down, it's Penix. Brought in. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Set. Trap goal 80.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Running left is Robinson. Defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Set. 70 Lions. Check out.
Firing quickly as Penix, complete. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Falcons push their lead to 18.
Bills 16. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Pressure coming, it's Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
319. 52. Alert.
2nd down, here's Allen again. And we put everything he's got behind it. And they pick him off again! And the Falcons take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And dodged the tackle. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Right side, wheeled in by Pitts. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Back to Pitts it goes. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
19 Lions. Go.
They're going to pass it here. Put the body on the line for his team. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That is all-out effort to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
And again, it's Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Over the pace here as the clock continues to run.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Again, Penix to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Stop goal 18.
Penix is going to throw again. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Head to 60. Head to 60.
4th down, Penix. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Monday. 3 nights. Alert. 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 Stop. Stay tight. 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 Where's that?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. If you don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
They're bringing out Nick Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Let's go.
Play fake, Penix. Look at that power, deep left side. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest.